We're going to continue simplifying trig functions, and now we're going to work with this equation. Remember what I said, I want you to start thinking of this as one term. Here's the minus sign. It's going to separate them. And these two are multiplied together, so they are one term. They have nothing in common, so we can't factor anything. There are no fractions to combine, so we're going to have to go to sines and cosines. This term is going to become 1 over sine x. Minus, let me keep this. Now this term over here, since it's two of them, right? Cosine x is already in cosine, so you don't change it. You don't write 1 over secant x. You leave it as cosine x. And we're just going to put it over 1 to show that this is numerator, this is denominator. Cotangent x is cosine x over sine x. We don't use 1 over tangent. We're not going to tangents. We're going to cosines and sines. So we use this definition, the quotient definition of cotangent. Alright, so then you step back and you look and you say, hey, now I got fractions, and let me look at my denominators. The denominator here is sine, and the denominator here is also sine. This 1 doesn't count because 1 times sine x is sine x. And look, you already have a common denominator. So then you're done. You don't have to multiply by anything on both sides. So you go ahead and you combine them over your common denominator. And what is your numerator? Well, you start with the first term. The numerator of the first term is 1, so you write 1. You have a minus sign in between, so you write minus. And what is the numerator of the second fraction? Well, it's cosine times cosine, so it's cosine squared x. And then, like I said before, this is where knowing your identities comes in handy. And we're going to look at the handout over here, see if I can find it quickly. Right here. Oh, I'm sorry, it's blurry. 1 minus cosine squared x equals sine squared x. Okay. So this is sine squared x over the denominator. And then what you notice is you can cancel some of these signs. You cancel 1 here, but you'll have 1 left over in the numerator. So you have sine x over 1, which is just equal to sine x. And that would be your answer. Thanks.